Hey guys, Holly here. This is going to be a really fun fall video. I am so excited to be sharing it with you. I had gone to Goodwill and I had found some goodies to upcycle, and so I really hope that you like it. And it's I think it's one of the first of quite a few fall videos I have coming out. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm really glad that you're here. I have a lot more fall videos coming out. I've had a lot of fun making them and just kind of, getting into all the fun fall-y spirit of things. So I really hope you like this video, and if you do, please hit the subscribe button because that would really help my channel grow and I would really appreciate it. So let's get started.
It's Holly's humble home. Yeah.
All right, guys, so in this video today, we are going to make some fun pumpkin crafts, and those right there that you see, those cardboard tubes, they are what the deco mesh comes on from Dollar Tree. When you buy the rolls of deco mesh, I keep the little cardboard tubes, and so I'm just going to hot glue them together like you see right there, but they're just the cardboard tubing from the deco mesh. So this is like an upcycled craft that we're doing. We are making some little pumpkins from these little cardboard tubing. So a nice little upcycle craft, and they're going to be these really cute little pumpkins. And I know we're in October, but we always have Thanksgiving coming up, so it's not too late to make some pumpkins. So I just hot glued 3 of them together just like you see there. And then I'm going to get some nice orange paint, and I got a darker orange and then I got a lighter orange, and I'm going to paint the dark on first and then just do some highlighting with the lighter color of orange. So just like you see there, and I'm not going to make it perfect. I'm just going to try, kind of dry brush it on. They're not going to be perfect because I'm going to make these cute little country pumpkins, and it's really cool with the little deco mesh tubing there. They slide right onto your finger, so they're really easy to paint. But this is going to be a really cute craft, and I really hope you guys like this. But guys, I wanted to tell you, if you didn't have those little tubes, from the deco mesh rolls, from the Dollar Tree that I'm using right there, you could use paper towel rolls. You could use toilet paper rolls. So if you don't have these particular cardboard little tubing rolls right there, I'm really not sure what to call them, but you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have those specifically, you can always, again, use your paper towel rolls, your toilet paper rolls. This is just a nice upcycling craft, so just a fun way to upcycle. So what I'm doing is, in the creases, I put some hot glue, and I'm just going to put some twine in between there. As you see right there, this is just going to be a cute little country pumpkin craft here, guys, and I really hope you like it and I give you the idea. But remember, if you don't have this particular cardboard tubing, use your paper towel rolls, upcycle your toilet paper rolls, and you can make some really cute little pumpkins out of them, just like we're doing right here. And I put the twine in between the little pieces there because I thought it would just give it, just give it a little definition and just make it a little more cuter, and just, give it just something for the eye to go to. And going to take some more of the twine now and wrap it around both the top and the bottom. And what I did with that light color orange is I just dry brushed over the darker color for a little bit of highlight. It wasn't perfect. I just took a little bit on the brush there. I just wiped most of it off and then just dry brushed over the darker color, so you have a little bit of highlight on it. So you have the dark orange and then a little bit of highlight from the lighter color. And I just wrapped the twine around there a couple of times just to give it a little, just for some decorative, embellishment. That's all. But I really love to upcycle. I love seeing, what I have, what can I use, what can I turn it into. And when I was making some deco mesh wreaths earlier in the season, I said these little tubes could totally be something. And I just got the idea to turn them into cute little pumpkins. And I just think they would look absolutely adorable, either on your entryway or, your entryway table, or even on your Thanksgiving table with some candles. They would be really cute. If you're looking for a centerpiece, get some stuff out that you would normally recycle, or throw away, and, upcycle it. Make something really cute and festive out of it. Just like with these little cardboard tubes here. I really hope you guys like how they turn out. I think they turned out really, really cute. And, if I would have thought about it, I would have totally saved my paper towel rolls and made some bigger pumpkins from the paper towel rolls. That would be really cool, and what a statement that would make. So, I just hope I give you guys the idea, but these turn out really cute too. Even though they're going to be a little smaller, they turn out really cute. So that's just a wine cork, and I'm just taking some green now, and I'm just painting the wine cork green because that's going to be our little stem for our little pumpkin. And as y'all can see, I am not the neatest painter. I have paint all over my fingers. It is what it is. I'm not the neatest painter, but it's all about having fun and being creative. So, we just go with it. So while those are drying, guys, I wanted to show you another cute little pumpkin craft. Now, these are just those little wooden trays that you get from Dollar Tree, okay? So I just took some of them. I got 4 total, and I just hot glued them together vertically, just like that. And we're going to turn these into really cute little farmhouse pumpkins. I really hope you guys like this idea. I saw these little trays at Dollar Tree and I love using these. I have so many ideas for these. I'm currently making something with them now that I'm going to show you in a future video. But these little trays are so versatile. There is so much you can do with them. And so what I'm doing there is I'm just hot gluing them together. And then I'm going to paint them orange using the same orange paint. Now, I wanted to reinforce them a little bit, so I took a popsicle stick and I'm just hot gluing that on right there. And that just reinforces it and holds them together a little bit more securely. And then just taking some of the brighter orange paint, and I'm just going to mix it with a little bit of the darker because I didn't want it to be dark. I kind of wanted to mix them together and they made the perfect color. So I'm just going to sit over here and paint them. Now, it did take me 2 coats because the paint that I was using was a little on the thin side. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's craft paint. I can't remember who makes it though, but it's like the cheaper brand. It was on sale, so I got it. So it did take 2 coats though. I don't know about you guys, but I love to paint. I think painting is so therapeutic. And there I am trying not to drop it. I had to get the other side painted, but it was wet and I was trying not to drop it. So you see me shuffling with it a little bit, but we got it done. So for these guys, I'm going to make the little stem for these pumpkins using some more wine corks. I collect them. So I'm just hot gluing 2 of them together because I want them to be a little bit taller, because these pumpkins that we're currently making are going to be a little bit taller. So I want the stem to, be size appropriate. So I'm just going to paint them again with some of the green paint here, just like you see. These turn out so cute, guys, so I really hope you stay with me to the end. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get to see all the videos I have coming out, and I do have a lot more coming out, and I would just really be appreciative. I'm trying to grow my channel, and so I love to do crafting and, all different kind of genres. I love prim, I love farmhouse, I love country. I love it all, even shabby chic. I love all of it, so I really hope that you guys hit the subscribe button and come back and see me. Oops, they fell over. And that's why my fingers get all full of paint, guys. I have baby wipes that I keep underneath my desk, so I'm constantly taking some baby wipes and wiping off my hands. So to cover up the little holes on the top, I just put some hot glue, and I just took some Spanish moss, and I just tucked some little Spanish moss in there, and now you don't even see them. So now I'm just giving it a little haircut. But imagine how nice these would be if you use paper towel rolls. I totally should have done that. In fact, I think I'm going to, because they would be nice and big and just really, really cute, but I didn't do that. I used the Décor mesh rolls. But you know what? They turn out really cute, and I just hope I give you the idea, guys. That's what it's all about for me. So taking some of the ribbon there from Dollar Tree, that's more of, it's like a primitive type ribbon. It's like this burnt orange and cream, and it's like this little check. It's really cute ribbon. I love it. It was for fall, so I got a bunch of it this season. And so I'm just going to tie it around. And what I'm doing here, because this is more of a country kind of primitive craft, I cut it and then I frayed the edges on the ribbon just to make it a little bit more prim. And then I'm just tying it around there just like that, because that's our little stem. And I've told you guys before that I can be really particular with where my ribbon lays. So if it's not laying where I want it to, I will hot glue it and make it lay where I want it to. So that's what I was doing there. I can be a little bit of a stickler when it comes to my ribbon. So I just took some of those little sunflower picks, and those came from Dollar Tree also. And I'm just cutting off the little leaves there and hot gluing them into the moss, and just taking one of the little sunflowers and putting it on there just like that. And I'll show you how they look in just one moment, but that's what I did with both of them, and I thought they turned out really cute. So now I'm just going to take a little piece of twine and make a little shoestring bow and hot glue it on there as well. And they really turned out really cute, guys. Just some cute little primitive little country pumpkins. They would look so darling on a table, with a little candle. Really, really cute. And and for very inexpensive. Everything came from Dollar Tree, and we upcycled those deco mesh tubes, rolls, cardboard rolls, you know. I'm really not sure what to call them. So, but we upcycled them and turned them into a really cute little craft. So now I'm just kind of deciding what kind of a little bow I want to make. So I'm getting a little creative with my bows. And I will show you how they turn out here in just a moment. I really think you guys are going to like this. And that's how they turned out, guys. I made 2 of them, and I just think they turned out so darling. You know, what a cute little primitive craft. And see, that's where we painted them with the dark orange paint, and then we just used a little bit of dry brushing with the lighter orange paint, just to give it some dimension and some character. We put the twine on it, and wrapped the twine around both ends, and they are just these cute little primitive little pumpkin crafts that you would see at like a little primitive store. And I just think they turned out so darling, and I really hope you guys do too. And I think they would look so precious, you know, on a little entryway table with a little candle. And how adorable would they be? So I really hope you guys like that craft. I love, love, love to upcycle, and I have a good time doing it, and I just think those turned out really cute, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope I gave you the idea. You know, I hope you take some toilet paper rolls, take some of your paper towel rolls, hot glue them together just like we did there, paint them up, decorate them. It would be absolutely adorable. So moving on, we're going to do these right here. These pumpkins right here. So I took some hot glue and I put it on the edges because those little trays have that opening on the top. So I just hot glued the little stems that we made to it. And we're making 2 of these also. So we're upcycling those little wine corks and turning them into little pumpkin stems. And then what I did there, guys, is I just took a popsicle stick and I put on the inside of that tray so that our little stems were a little bit more secure. See what I'm doing there? Just hot gluing a popsicle stick to the inside of it, and that's just securing our stems just a little bit more. But you're not going to see the popsicle stick, so I'm not worried about it. But that way, they're not going to go anywhere. So that is the little pumpkin we have right there. So my husband had ordered something off of Amazon, and in the packaging, it had this like, I think it's called corrugated cardboard. It was used as a cushion for what he had ordered. So I just took it, and I'm just upcycling it again, and I just cut it to fit. And then those are those little thankful little tin wordings. You can get those from Dollar Tree. I think it was thankful. I think one was harvest, and I think the other one was blessed. They came in a little package, and so I took one of them, and I just put it right on there just like that. So we just cut the corrugated cardboard to fit, and again, that came from a package. Oh, grateful was the other one. But that cardboard came from a package my husband had ordered from Amazon. It was part of the packaging, and we just upcycled it because I thought it would look really cool on the front here. And then now we're just taking some of the twine. I'm just going to tie it around and then wrap it around a little bit just for some more decor and some dimension. But those little metal wordings came from Dollar Tree, guys. They came in like a pack of 3, and it was thankful, grateful, and blessed, if I'm recalling correctly. But that is where I got those. So very, very inexpensive craft. And these stood about a foot tall, maybe a little bit with the stems that we made, I think they stood about 14, 15 inches tall. So they were a good size. So just taking some more of the twine and just wrapping it around the top there. That's just a nice way to give a little bit of dimension. You know, if something's looking a little plain and you're not sure what to put there, just take a little twine and wrap it, and it just gives it something, you know, just something for the eye to go to, and it just looks really cute. So just gonna hot glue it and finish it off there just like that. So I have some of the buffalo check ribbon because the first upcycling craft we did was like a country primitive craft. So for this one, I wanted to make it a little more farmhousey. So I got the buffalo check ribbon right there, and we used the metal and we used some cardboard, and so that's all farmhousey. So I wanted to give something for everybody, and I love all different kinds of decor, guys. So I just have fun crafting. So now I'm just taking a pipe cleaner, and I am just tying it around just like you see there, and just securing it to it just like that. Now I did go back and I did paint where the natural wood from the popsicle stick was showing. I did go back and paint that orange just so it blended a little bit more, just letting you know. And that's how they turned out, guys. Really easy, simple, but how cute are they? Just two adorable little pumpkins. How cute would they look by your front door? You would have to put something like maybe like a brick or something inside of them so they wouldn't fall over or get knocked down by the wind if you have a lot of exposure, you know, to the weather. But how cute would they look on either side of your front door next to a mum, you know, and maybe a little miniature pumpkin? They would look so precious, and you could keep them up all through the Thanksgiving season. So I really hope that you guys like these crafts. I hope I gave you some ideas. I always have a good time crafting with you guys. So for our next craft, this is a pickle jar, and I am just going to upcycle it. Now it's a large pickle jar. It was Vlasic, and I think it was the 32-ounce pickle jar. So I just took this pickle jar here, guys, and I just washed it and cleaned it, and I got off the, I just let it soak in hot water, and the label peeled right off. And then I just scrubbed it down really good with the rough side of a sponge with some Dawn dish soap, and it took everything right off. So I'm just taking some twine now, and I'm just camouflaging the opening right there by wrapping the twine around so it doesn't look like the top of a jar. So, and then now we're just gonna burn off some of those crazy fibers. The twine I get from Dollar Tree. It's very fibrous and they get real crazy. So I just take a match and just gently go over it, and it burns all those crazy fibers off, and it just gives it a nice flat, more uniform surface. And so now I'm just taking some more of the rope from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to make a cute little handle. This is just a really simple, inexpensive way to make a nice, large lantern. There's all different kinds and styles of lanterns out there. I thought this would be fun, and you know, I guess with the fall coming and the winter coming, I really wanted to have some nice candlelight on my porch. So that is where this is going to go here very soon. I'm decorating my porch. I had decorated it for fall, but now Halloween is coming, so I have lots of ideas on how I want to redecorate my porch. So just tying a couple of simple knots on either end of this rope there, and then we're just going to hot glue it to the twine on the bottle, on the jar here. I keep calling it a bottle, it's a jar. But it was a 32-ounce pickle jar, and we're just upcycling it into an awesome lantern. And I think it looks really upscale. Like if you were to buy something like this from like Pottery Barn or Hobby Lobby, it would probably cost you at least $20, if not more, or unless it was on sale. But you know, the glass decor here has been really pretty expensive. So this is just a way to get that look, to upcycle, and to do it on a very small budget. And we just hot glued that on there, guys. And I did use a generous amount of hot glue, and that is how it looks right there. Those are just some of the little gems that you get from the floral aisle at the Dollar Tree. And I just mixed them. I took some cream ones and I had some of those little amber ones. Now the colors always change, but if you can't find those colors, they also have like River Rock at the Dollar Tree where you could fill it with River Rock and that would be really, really folly. They also have the dark brown, almost like black River Rocks. That would be so nice also. And that would go with, farmhouse. That would even go with modern. So many different alternatives for you in the Dollar Tree floral aisle on what you can fill your vases and jars with. I just chose those because I had them on hand. So we're doing another upcycling craft, guys. Now this is just a spaghetti jar, okay? This is just a spaghetti jar. I did the exact same thing. I just cleaned it, washed it, let it soak in some hot water, peeled off the label, took some Dawn dish soap and a really rough sponge and just scrubbed it off really good. If you try and do that and you still have some residue, you can always use some Goo Gone. Mine came off very easily, so just letting you know. And so now I'm just going to paint it. That is just some gray chalk paint that I made. I used the Home Depot chalk paint recipe that you can find on their website. So I made that gray chalk paint right there, and I'm just going to upcycle these spaghetti jars, I have 2, into some really nice high-end looking vases. So this was a lot of fun, and these turned out really nice also. And it did take 2 coats of the chalk paint to just really cover them and make them look really solid. But again, guys, these are just spaghetti jars. This whole video, we have just been upcycling and just making some really awesome, cute crafts. And I love this. This is my favorite thing to do. I love to upcycle. So while that dries, we have another upcycling craft. Now, guys, that is just a box from Amazon, okay? My husband ordered something. He orders a lot of things for work. So my husband had ordered something, and I saw that box, and I was like, there's a lot I can do with that box. You guys are going to love this. So I'm just cutting it now to make it even. I just want it to look like an even box. Now, you could even do this craft with an empty cereal box, okay? Now, I went on Amazon and I saw this picture of this, it was like a floral holder, okay? And it was like wrapped with like some kind of like grassy material, and it had all these florals in it, and it was like $50, okay? It was expensive. And I said I could totally replicate that just by upcycling a box. So that is what we're doing here. And I really hope that you guys like this. And again, if you don't have a box from Amazon, you can use an empty cereal box. You will get the exact same effect. But I really hope you guys like this. So I'm so glad you're with me. If you've stayed with me from the beginning, thank you so, so much. I think this has been a really fun video. I'm really proud of this video because I just think that we made some beautiful upcycled decor in this video. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. I am going to be doing a lot of upcycling videos. That's, with inflation being the way it is, guys, things are pretty expensive now. I want to show you how you can still have beautiful decor in a beautiful home on a small budget, okay? That is my goal. Things have been kind of crazy here lately, and things are just, really getting expensive, and, lots of different parts of the country, and, with the holidays and all coming up, I want you to know that you can still have a beautiful home regardless of your budget. So that's my goal, guys, and I hope you stay with me. I hope you hit the subscribe button so you can come back and see me. So what I'm doing here is I'm just taking some twine and I'm just hot gluing this twine and wrapping it around the box here. I know, it took a little while, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me about a good 40 minutes, but look, bam, it's all done. And look how awesome that looks. Took me about 45 minutes, no biggie. Turn on some TV, turn on some music, and just wrap your little heart out. That's what I did. So now I'm just taking some of that rope from Dollar Tree, okay? And I'm just hot gluing it to the top there, just like that, for a little bit of like a little rope border around the top there, and that's gonna hide any little imperfections also. So with this, guys, I do want to encourage you, always use a little bit of hot glue. Start out with a little hot glue, wrap the twine around, do a little bit more hot glue, wrap it around. That's just going to hold your twine in place, okay? So use a little hot glue every couple of times you go around. Use a little hot glue to hold it in place. Very, very inexpensive craft that's going to have a high-end look. So I didn't wrap it around the bottom, okay? I only wrapped it around the top. And the bottom of the box, I don't think I show you, but on the bottom of this box, I did paint it with a little bit of that gray chalk paint, so you didn't see any cardboard, okay? So there was no cardboard shown. So on the bottom of the box, I painted it with a little bit of gray chalk paint, so you didn't see any cardboard. But this is how it looks so far, okay? I'm just making a little handle on the back because I'm gonna hang this on, it's actually hanging on my door right now, but I'm gonna show you how it looks, and I really hope you guys like this. You can hang this on, you know, an entryway wall. You could hang it on, like if you have a window frame, like an empty window frame, you could hang it from the window frame there, but it would be just, it's such a beautiful focal point. I got some of this really cute leaves, floral leaves stems from Hobby Lobby, and I had gotten them last year when they were on sale. I never buy anything full price, guys. It's at least half off. So that's what it looks like without the florals in it, okay? And it just looks like this high-end basket, because that's basically what we created, was just this high-end, natural-looking basket, and I'm gonna fill it. And that is what I did. I filled it with these florals here, and I think it turned out so beautiful and so pretty. Now, those were just the florals that I had on hand, but this would look beautiful on your door. It would look beautiful as, you know, a focal point for your entryway, even above a fireplace. Really stuff it with some florals, some dried flowers. It would be absolutely beautiful, but this cost next to nothing, guys. All I did was I used a roll and a half of twine and a little bit of rope. Cost under $5. I had the florals on hand, and it cost under $5 for this. And if you go on Amazon, similar items like this can cost you up to $50+. So beautiful, inexpensive craft. So back to those spaghetti jars. I just took some twine, and we're just gonna do the exact same thing to these spaghetti jars that we did to the pickle jars. We're just gonna wrap them in twine and just camouflage the opening of the jar so it doesn't look like a jar. Just like that. And look how cute that is. I had seen that exact same vase at Target. It was painted white. I used gray. It was $10. We did it for, oh my gosh, not even, what, $1? Not even. I made the chalk paint. I've used the chalk paint on several items. The twine, it was less than $1, guys. And it turned out so beautiful and so pretty and just simple, upscale. I did make two. In the video, you only see one, but I did make two. And this is how it all looks, guys. These are the two really nice upscaled crafts that we did, and then we made the pumpkins earlier, and we made the lantern. I really hope that you guys like this video. I really hope I gave you some ideas. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and until the next time, guys, I want you to have a wonderful fall season and take care.